Welcome. Welcome, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. Ugh, it was touch and go for a second. I didn't know if I was going to go live tonight because the migraines. Oh, my goodness gracious. They were torture. The post I was going to say apocalypse. The post eclipse symptoms are real. Oh, get all this ash. All right. Definitely need a lot of this. Take some of that. Oh no. It's ashy up in here. Welcome, Brianna. Welcome, welcome. Let me give me a second. I'm just what's up, Devon? Y'all, I don't know what that was last night, but it was something different. It was something different. The sleep has not been really hitting. I was like, all right, let me just work, get some work done. I couldn't even work. I could not even work. Fasted today, been drinking tea and water only. Yeah. All right, we'll definitely tap into that and see. All right, Brianna said, I'll take whatever. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see what's up. We gonna see what is up. And all right, so I'm gonna say that. And Tobias, I see you. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm using a microphone today, so let me know if the audio sounds good. I was about to say, how are y'all just coming into the room just asking questions? No, hey, what's up? How you doing? Y'all are jumping straight to the questions. Now, I know y'all would talk better than that. Hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, I saw you on the post earlier. I was no, it wasn't just you, Monroe. It was not just you. So please trust and believe. Thank you for checking on me, Brianna. Cause I was like, help spiritually and energetically. Anyway, yeah, I know you said what's up. I didn't say you, Devon. I didn't say you. All right, so let's get into it. Let's tap in for Brianna and see whatever the deal is or what messages. What's the energy saying for Brianna right now? What's happening? Oh no, I was kind of playing. Like that was, it was in jokes as well. I was, being a little facetious, but not really because it really did hurt. Like my head was pounding. Okay. Who's this? Who's this King of Wands in the reverse that gets the eye roll? What's that about? And that landed on the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so we're starting out with the Queen of Pentacles. To the Emperor. Okay, I see you calling your power back. I see you taking back that energy because you're like, no, I don't think so. To whoever this King of Wands is, that's trying to either invade on your energy or just overdoing it. Yeah, this Page of Swords. Somebody's pulling on or trying to pull on your energy. Denied, denied. Two of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. This is like giving sitting pretty energies, just not really focused on the outward right now. Welcome, Ren. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, this we're starting good right here with this Queen of Pentacles. Now the King of Wands could also, it doesn't have to represent a person, but it feels more so like an external energy. But it could also be when we put the King of Wands in reverse, it could also be like, just rejecting the excess right now. It could be about rejecting, things that are just really not about to come up in your energy and just like disrupt or take. This is giving you took your power back, and now it's like a domino effect. Once you take your power back energetically, it's like it affects a lot of areas in your life unknowingly with this Emperor energy. So taking control, taking back control of what is yours, rightfully so, and not allowing anybody to intrude on your space. Six of Cups showing up here, so it may be a past energy. To the Ace of Cups. Ooh. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, that wheel is turning, and you're like, you know what? I am on the side of the wheel that is going towards the good things, not reversing back to who is going to take from you and who is going to overdo it in your energy. So that is good. It feels a lot calmer. Like Brianna, like previous reads I've done for you, it felt like slightly chaotic. It felt like, energetically um some displacing. But today it's like, oh, I didn't even shuffle Forbidden showing up. I did not even shuffle yet. It's that Lord of the Rings scene. You shall not pass. Yeah, low key, I'm a big nerd. Yeah, I can see that. This says good day written all over it. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna take all of this, but you're standing firm on your own right now, and you're gaining a lot of power in that. All right, so don't sleep on it. Like, take the energy of today and let that ride for as long as possible. Like, whatever it is that you did to initiate the start of this day to, bring in this good energy, keep it going. Keep it going. Forbidden showing up again. So, yeah, blocking off anything and rigid, forbidden and rigid. So yeah, being very rigid with your time and energy is going to definitely help you in the long run. So keep it up. I like that for you. Let me see. Let's get a moon omens since we just finished up with this eclipse. Let's get a moon omens. Finish this up. What messages do you have for Brianna at this time, please and thank you? Ooh, step out of your comfort zone came out in reverse. I have not seen that before. So, it's about finding your new comfort zone and not so much like getting really, stuck in that, but at least like a new norm. Let's just say that a new norm is developing for you when it comes to your energy and how you are allowing things to either come in and out of your energy. So that's good. balance practicality and spirituality showing up though. So just, a note, keep the balance going, keep the flow going. It looks and feels really good. So I love that for you. And that is your message today. All right. So next up is Zavon, who wants to know, do you see me making money from this paint and sip event this month? Let's see. Let's see. You're so very welcome, my dear. And thank you again for checking on me. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm good. Nothing is happening. I'm too protected for anything to happen anyway. So, like, the protection is real. So, I think it's just about upgrades because really, like, my dreams have been crazy vivid and just strange overall. So, it's just like stuff happening energetically, spiritually, and in the background, and I'm feeling it here. That's all it is. All right, let's see what's going on with this paint and sip. Is there money to be made from this? Is there money? Hmm. Ace of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So y'all will be sipping. There will be cups a flowing. That's a lot of cups showing up here, but straight off the bat, I'm getting like good vibes from it. But let's see if the money. All right, world showing up. Is there financial gain associated with this event? Wheel of Fortune wanted to turn over, but not quite. Okay. So, short answer, financial gains. I don't see heavy on the financial gains, but it is with the world showing up first and foremost. It is the start of something, but then we have the Eight of Swords to the Knight of Swords. All right. So, this is more so like it feels like it's more work. It's going to be more work than you actually get back from it, if you know what I mean. It's going to be more so consider this an experiment because this is what it is. Strength in reverse. It's going to take more out of you than what you're going to get back or what you feel like you're going to get back. But we do have the Empress to the Six of Wands. So this feels like it's going to spark other ideas. All right. So not to say it's not going to be successful because I feel like people are going to enjoy themselves. They are going to have fun. But this particular avenue or income stream, it's it doesn't feel like it's going to be long term. Let this be like your starting stone for other ideas. All right, because just because you don't make a boatload of money off of something doesn't mean that you should just stop there. Like, take that and then improve on it. And you should, with the Six of Wands, see more gains later. But right now, this is like the testing phase. All right, so let this be an experiment. Don't expect, a big bag from this, but the feeling like is going to be more substantial than the financial gains. wishing on its side. So it's like you're putting a lot of focus into this. The High Priestess of Air to focus. Like you're putting more so into this. Like I said, right now it's not. This isn't going to be about the money. All right, because reminder and honesty is showing up here. So it's like, one, is it this doesn't feel like what you really want to do, but it's more so like, let's see how it goes kind of thing. But I feel like it's gonna spark something else for you. All right, now will you make something? Actually, you know what? I haven't used my yes or no deck for a little bit. Will there be actual financial gain from this event for Devon? Will there be actual financial gain? All right. All right, so we got some yeses and some nos. All right, so like I said, this feels more like a closer to break even than anything. For if this is your first time doing it, it's going to be more so like what can you improve after, or what can you do different that'll really be, yeah, see, yes and a no. So it feels more so like a break even. I don't feel like you're going to lose anything per se. You're just not really going to make what you hoped. With wishing on its side, you're not going to make what you hope out of it. But again, Six of Wands, Empress to the Six of Wands, this is like the beginning of something for you. So, keep working at it. Keep, formulating ideas for actual money makers, because it's like, you can't just stop here. You have to keep working at it. Let's see what's next. It's a bias. If you are still present, just let me know. Tobias wants to know, can I get cards about me and Natalie relationship? What do I need to know? Okay, Tobias is here, and you're welcome, Devon. All right, so let's tap in for welcome, Joyce. How you doing? And hi to everyone that popped in. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus right now because with this energy, my ADHD is super strong. So I gotta focus. I will definitely check up on the comments in a moment. But let me get this readout. All right, what's going on with Tobias and Natalie? What are the needs to know? What's happening? Hmm. I gotta tell you, starting out with the Five of Cups, not really good. To the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands in reverse, that fell on top of the Five of Cups. Five of Cups usually has to deal with like emotional sadness, depression, kind of like. So if either one of you, because I can't really pick up who this is right now, but if either one of you are in this for the wrong reasons, or because you're lacking emotional fulfillment, it is going to show up very quickly. It is going to show up in itself. Six of Cups to the Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody has not done the healing work yet. Somebody's still wrapped up in past relationships, experiences that you're going to bring into this connection. And again, I don't know if that's just you or both. Eight of Pentacles. This this is like something that would need work from both. This I know both parties, because it feels more so like both energies involved in this are coming from something that did not go well. So it's like, trying to kind of placate yourself with this to try and heal. Like, I would I wouldn't say that using a relationship is a good way to heal. It has happened. Like, people do it. So I'm not going to say don't do it, but I'm just saying, like, really evaluate your reasons for going into it, and also have honest conversations with Natalie about why she's in it. All right. And I mean, like, really honest conversations, because there are no swords here. All right. Swords have to deal with like that honest, that intellect, that mental connection. There are no swords on this table. Only wands and cups. And two pentacles here. The Ace of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. This feels more so like a connection, like fun. It started out maybe fun, physical, that you're trying to turn into something for the long run, or you're thinking about it in the long run. But again, there's a lot of energy here that has to be dealt with first, because if you're not dealing with past energies, and again, this is for both of you, and I just see 1111, so we're going to take a screenshot. Okay. And if you're not dealing with that, then it's going to crash and burn. That's what happens in those connections where you get involved when you're not fully healed from the previous. And this page of wands energy is giving me flaky. It's giving me flighty, flaky energy, where it's like the moment, and 12, as I said that, 12, 12. The moment something goes wrong, or somebody says something the other doesn't like, it's like, oh, I'm out of here, kind of thing. So it feels like it's very, I mean, as with new things, on shaky ground, but it doesn't feel like it started on firm foundation to begin with. Five to the Six of Cups. Six. Let me see how many sixes. Two sixes. So energy here between Tobias and Natalie. Energy between Tobias and Natalie. Well, that doesn't happen often. That does not happen often. Let's take a different deck, because that one is like, yeah, no, I'm sitting this one out. I got nothing for you. Oop, on the cut immediately. What do I say? Lusting. The physical aspect of it with all of these wands is very strong, especially this Ace of Wands. Okay. Ooh, on top of the Nine of Swords. Be careful with that. Messages for suppliers. I was about to say, oh, these are my confessions. Usher, immediately. Confession says unveiling coming clean messages. So it's, yeah, like somebody needs to come clean here. This is not starting off on the most stable of grounds. Somebody's either holding secrets back. It may be you, it may be them. I don't know. This came out in the center, so it's probably both of y'all. Both of y'all are holding back from being authentic and opening up. What I say about that X is return says second chance opportunity, making amends. Yeah, somebody's not over their ex, bitterness showing up here, and breaking point. Y'all need to talk like really, really real on that real shit. Not just about connecting on the physical, connect on a mental level, and see what it is that you really have to gain with this because yeah. Welcome. With this, it's giving like with this page of wands, this is a free spirit energy. So if you're asking if she's talking to other people, it is, and I again, when I say somebody's not over the ex, somebody's not finished with their past situation. Yeah. So, you know, have that conversation. Make sure that you're both on the same page when it comes to this so there's no surprises. But with that confessions, you'll I don't think you'll have to really like dig super deep and hard to get truths out of her. You just gotta ask. All right, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Bear with me. All right, Monroe, if you are still present, let me know. Yeah, because I feel like that was pretty much done. You're welcome. Good luck. All right, Monroe is here. And welcome to anyone that just came in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you love tarot and love the vibe, then subscribe. That's my mini plug for the day. All right, Ren. Hey, Blue Star. All right, so Ren, stick around. I think you are. Are you after this? Yeah, if you would like a read, you would be after this. You can ask whatever question you would like, just no medical or legal. But yeah. Exhaust. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Exhaust Pipe 67. Ren said, happy birthday, Pipe. Welcome, Jim. Yeah. All right. So, y'all, please bear with me. I just want to make sure I'm going in order. So, it would be Ren right now, and then Exhaust if you're still here and want a reading, not a problem. Jim and Gabby. So let's start there. Let's just start there. And yes, I saw your question, but thank you for reposting. Okay, Ren. All right, so you are up next after this. So just stick around, chill, grab a snack, get comfortable. All right, so we're tapping in for Monroe. Please and thank you. What is the vibe that Monroe gives off in public? how do, oh, I didn't even, the Hierophant. Basically, this is Spirit's way, like, why do you care? The Hierophant, like, does not give any fucks about how they are viewed or how people look at them because they're too busy being great, being a leader. That's the first and foremost. Ooh, Temperance to the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, these are leadership cards here. Leadership energy showing up. But let's see, let's see, let's see. How does people view? Hmm. No, no. Yo, guys are spicy. 10 of Cups in reverse to the Page of Swords. 4 of Cups to the 3 of Swords to the 8 of Wands in reverse. That kind of landed on top of the Hierophant energy. And then we have the 8 of Cups and the Star underneath. The initial message applies. Why do you care? Because this is giving you care way, way too much. This is also saying, like, be careful that your mind is not feeding you any tricks or illusions to think that people are looking towards you negatively. All right, because this is more so like you think that people look towards you negatively, or they, when they see you, they have negative thoughts. And it's like, no, that's your own mind playing tricks on you. That is your own thoughts turning, your ego, your shadow self, mind you. Page of Swords to the 3 of Swords, yeah, that's shadow energy. So do not let your shadow convince you that people are really, because they're not really paying attention. This is 4 of Cups is like they're people are living their life, going about their business. There is very few people that actually stop and wonder, like, oh, what is that person about? Or, like, yeah, you have to get out of your mind here, right? Because with the star energy, like, just shine on your own. Like, it really does not matter. It does not matter who thinks what, how you appear to people, because this seems like a focus that basically this eclipse energy is asking you to let go of. All right, so don't focus on who is thinking what. Just worry about being your best self and your highest self with the Hierophant. That's what your job is here. That's what your focus should be about. Worrying about who is viewing you, however, it's messing with you. And if you tell yourself, or if you let your shadow tell you something often enough and you listen, then you'll start to believe it and it'll start to be like a regular thing. Hey, Miss Nika, welcome, welcome. Girl, I am I'm thugging it out. I am thugging it out post eclipse hangover style. So, pretty. Yeah. Look at this blindfold on. Obedience says, well, don't, not so much of the obedience thing, but just check the blindfold. Okay. That's how you should be moving through life. Like, unless somebody steps to you or, makes themselves known to you or is important, they're paying your bills, they're of some kind of significance in your life. Rigid showing up here. So that's again, saying that your shadow is telling is your shadow is doing you dirty right now. Let's just say that. So yeah, unless they are of importance, unless they are like, hey, you want some money? Like why do you care? Like, do not care about outside influences to that level because again, it is messing with your head. Um this is your call to develop that, positive self-talk and look at yourself with high regard. Girl, I got a queue going right now, so if you want to stick around and hang, I will hopefully get. Yep, a time for healing. You got to heal from whatever this is because it's basically ramping up your anxiety. It's look at that. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And take time to breathe out. So yes, take this moment to sa and just realize that you don't need to even ask about other people. Who cares? Who gives a fuck what they think? Now, if this was just like a casual question, like, I'm curious, if we were playing like a shadow game, like, oh, I'm curious, how do people see? Then that's another thing. But it's because you go through your day to day focused way too much on what people think about you and what, you know, if they care, like, you should not care. So that's your message. That's the answer that came out. I know that's not like well, what do they think? The answer is you should not care. All right. So Ren, you are up, my friend. Ren wants to know, I would like to know if I get into a relationship with this person, he's younger than me, will it last long or would it be possible to reach to a marriage level? Okay, let's tap in and see the oh, person in question. I'm gonna put that to the side for now. Oh, good lord. See how fast these cards are turning over and I did not even fully shuffle? When there's an answer, mind you. Like, in other cases, I can shuffle through a deck and there's nothing when they're just like, all right, let's tap in for Ren, please and thank you. What's going on with this younger energy in question? Is there long term potential? You're welcome, Monroe. Ooh, I think, yep, I just saw the lovers pop up, but with the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands in this particular deck is so funny to me because it's just so obvious of the energy sometimes. Hmm. There is mixed energy here. There's some things you don't know about this person because this is the first thing that flipped over the moon energy. So we're gonna put that up here now. Then we go to the devil, to the Ten of Wands, to the Two of Cups. Strength to the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. So a lot of cups here. This okay. Long distance, no. but because we have the Seven of Swords to the Four of Wands. This feels like something where if you try to force this connection to go long term, it's like basically you'll have to raise this energy and teach them how to like fully appreciate you and to love. Because I mean, the thing is, it's here, but cups to me are one of the more volatile energies in tarot because it's feelings. And when it comes to feelings, it can flip on a day-to-day basis. So you can't really rely on feelings. You want stability, which is where Pentacles comes in. None of them here. As well as with this moon energy to and the hermit came out because I asked like why the devil, and the hermit showed up. So it's like, be sure that you're not entertaining this just because you're either bored or feel like you need something or someone in your space right now. All right, because it feels like with the moon energy, not only are there things about this person that you don't know that would like weigh more so on your decision making, but there's like hidden aspects to you as well. Like you're really, and this kind of reminisce, like this is a lot of feelings here. Like I said, like you feel like, oh, maybe I can, let's go with Oracle deck because this gets down to the nitty gritty when it comes to relationships. Hoping showing up. Yeah, it's like you're hoping that this will be something more than it actually is. But I feel like with this Ten of Wands, this person will be more work than anything else. Like they'll require a lot of attention. They'll want you to, with this Page of Cups to the King of Cups, like their love language may be words or affirmation or quality time. Well, they just want to, be in your space. Withdrawn and hoping. Withdrawn, saying single, lonely, solitary. So yeah, don't do it just because you feel lonely, or don't entertain someone. And this is a collective message as well. Never entertain someone if you are just feeling lonely or if you're tired of being single. That is not a good enough reason. Okay, because you don't know what kind of energy, devil, you don't know what kind of energy you're inviting in just by that being the reason. What is the advice for run? Okay, there's a lot. All right, I don't know why like this seems like the type of energy with apology, like they it's like I'm sorry, like that giving, oh, I'm sorry, like they'll apologize to seem like they're sincere, or they'll, even if they do something very small, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, just to, stay in your good graces kind of thing. But, oh, and we have Divine Feminine showing up here. Okay, so Divine Feminine, please do not waste your energy on that. Nourish, which says self growth, self focus, soul finding, cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. This is that illusion that I was seeing and feeling here. And this was the first thing to flip over before I even got to shuffle fully through. All right, there is illusions here. There's things you do not know. And rejection showing up here. abandon, dismiss, irrational fear. Like this also feels like you have maybe a fear of being alone long term. Listen, when it comes to being a divine feminine, and I'll speak to the divine masculines as well because it's not just about feminines. If you are a divine being, okay, if you are trying to attain like your highest level or at least want to get somewhere close to that, you cannot just be entertaining any and everyone. You have to be very careful about who you allow in your space, okay, and who you are entertaining. All right, people out here that want to be with someone just to be with someone, no, that's not the wave. Y'all are inviting in soul ties, karmic loops. That's another part of it. This could possibly turn into like a karmic thing. So, advising against, but you know, you're grown. If you want to see how it goes, that is completely up to you, but I wouldn't go. I would not. If you want to just have fun for the moment, completely reasonable. All right, so I don't know who's still here from previously that asked a question. Jim was supposed to be, let me see, no, it was Pipe and then Jim. So if either or, you are so very welcome. Good luck. Like I said, you can have fun. You can have a little fun, but do not invest emotionally into this. Damn, I didn't realize how many comments were putting here. All right, so it was supposed to be okay. Jim is here. Jim is here. Got you. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm back up for your question. Jim wants to know how will my career be going forward. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's happened for Jim's career, please and thank you. What's it looking like? What's the career looking like going forward for the foreseeable future? Let's say. What's Jim's career looking like? The foreseeable future. Oh, thank you, Elijah. Thank you for the like. If you want to stick around, because I want to make sure that I'm getting to everyone, but more than likely, I will be able to get you because I don't think everybody that was here. Listen, if you were here before and you asked a question, if you could just make yourself known again, because me and the scrolling today, it's not working. It's not working out right now. So help your girl out. Just let me know if you were here before and you had a question. Jim's career for the foreseeable future. What's happening with Jim's career? It feels like you're because it's like energy kind of went from there like all around. It feels like you're kind of going through the mental gymnastics of like trying to figure out like what you really should be doing or want to do or like just juggling different ideas as far as careers or ways of making money. There's a lot of majors coming out though. This feels kind of like, I was just gonna say, this feels like a crossroads, like to you, like in your life right now, where, and for a lot of people it is, so don't feel like you're the only one, but it feels like a crossroads, like you feel like you need to decide at this time, or you need to, if you don't get like good information here, then okay, you're gonna go to the drawing board. Like, what do I need to do, or like how do I need to proceed, or what should I be doing? Because yeah, right now, it doesn't feel like you're happy where you're at. You don't feel like you make enough money. You feel like you're overqualified. World showing up here. There's a lot of majors. World to the Hierophant energy. Like it feels like by now, or at this point, you should be like at least a supervisor or a manager or something like higher up than what you actually are. And you should be. With this energy, you absolutely should be. So if you are not, then yeah, it is time to go back to the drawing board. Wheel of Fortune showing up here to the Strength, to the Six of Cups, Justice, Queen of Pentacles on her side to the Eight of Cups. So, all right, like I said, a lot of majors. So it's like now at this point, you feel like I need, like something's got to give. I need to do something because you're just not, you're not happy. Like you may be staying with the Six of Cups here. You may be staying where you're at, or um, have gotten into the comfort zone of where you're at because of the people, or the, you know, the people that you work with seems to make it bearable, but you're overall you're not happy. Unless it's just, you know what, let me ask for, I'm curious about a clarifier for this Justice. Why the Justice? Because justice could mean a couple of things when it comes to karma, when it comes to legal. So I want to know why justice here. And now, why justice? Why justice? The Hierophant again. Yeah, because at this point you're just settling. Seven of Swords showing up here. You're settling for where you're at, and you know that. That's why you're so unhappy. So it's gonna change as soon as you can make the plan. All right, because right now you're not making a plan. You're just kind of like waiting for something different to happen. No, you need to make a plan, a solid plan of what you're gonna do. All right, and then walk away towards that, to where your greatness is, because with the Hierophant showing up here twice, you should absolutely be in a higher position than where you're at, but it's because you didn't take enough chances in yourself thus far, or you know, really stepped into that leadership role, or even showed. This feels like you kind of like held yourself back. With Strength showing up here, it feels like you kind of held yourself back from that for whatever reason, to maybe appeal to higher ups or whatever the case may be. But no, you should be the higher up. Hierophant twice. Okay, so Hierophant could also lead to spiritual gifts as well. Spiritual, like tapped in spiritually, a leader, a teacher, a mentor, a counselor. This is just somebody that, you know, is in charge. Okay, so if you're not in a position where you feel in charge of your career, of your life, yes, it is time to make some changes. Two of Pentacles. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Stop settling. Because the longer you settle, the longer things are gonna stay the same. Let's get an oracle message for Jim, please and thank you, when it comes to his career. So you asked like, what is going to happen in your career, it's the exact same until you decide and make the action that it's going to change. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, it's up to you. It is this full moon eclipse. Hello, we just came from the eclipse. And this is probably why it's like it's burning at you now, and it's going to continue to do so until you decide. It's really up to you. Your commitment is being tested. This is more so your commitment to yourself. Well, this is it. Hi, I'm Final Push. Like, well, the message anyway, because it's not me. This is, I'm a third party messenger here. So the divine is like, hello, we waiting on you, because with the Wheel of Fortune coming up first, it's like good things want to come to you. All right, the wheel wants to turn in your favor, but you got to get that wheel turning. You got to make, oh, ringing. What is that? Right here. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You'll have to excuse me. It's still eclipse hangover, so like stuff. It's I don't even know how to explain it. How do you explain these happenings on a spiritual level? I don't even know. It's just weird. Weird shit right now. Whew, okay. You're so very welcome. Got to it. Listen, you got that leader in you. Please don't sleep on yourself. All right. Um, I don't know if previous questions. Gabby, Gabby, if you're still present, please let me know. May. Oh no, that wasn't even a question. I don't even know what that was. This is all I wanted to know. Will I win the lottery soon? Don't we all want to win the lottery? Well, guys wants to know what's coming in for money. Yeah, people are in their bag right now. Blue Star. And Blue Star, if you're still present and would like a read, let me know. But I'm not sure if the people that asked questions before, like if you've been here for a little while and you've been waiting for a read other than who I just saw, please let me know. And Wellington. Oh, thank you for all the hearts and the stars and everything. I appreciate that. Thank you. I maybe have time for like maybe one more read. So I just want to see who that's gonna be. Gorgeous 1043 if you're still present. Or actually Nico was here before him. So Miss Nika, if you're still here, then let me know. Because I'd rather take whoever has been waiting the longest rather than someone that's come in. But if you are new here, welcome. I do free live reads Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. But only Tuesday is my viewer's choice where you can ask your own question. The other days are their own theme readings. Gorgeous is still here. All right, so I'll get your message then. Okay, and you just wanted to know what is coming towards you. And welcome to the tribe. Yeah, if anyone, if you dig tarot, if you love tarot as much as I do, and you like the vibe and you would like to get a read at some point, don't forget to subscribe because this is this is my spiritual job. All right, I got my other jobs where I do stuff, but this is I'm clocking in for the Most High right now. So we got a cool little tribe developing in this corner of YouTube. Oh, okay. Six of Wands. Can I shuffle a little bit? A lot of wands. Are you a fire? Five. Wait, no. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Very interesting how we're starting off here. All right, for gorgeous, what is coming? Yes, I'm doing your reading right now. What is coming? What is coming towards gorgeous? So yeah, I started off. I saw the Five of Pentacles on the underside, but what was really interesting to me was this because we have all wands. The 6 to the 7 to the 8 of Wands. So, and then the Six of Swords showing up here. What is coming towards Gorgeous 2023? What is coming towards? I would if they would let me, but I'm not at that level yet. So once I can monetize, then I will. But I appreciate the sentiment. If you are on TikTok, I do like they are very much more lax over there, and I have a lot more followers. So yeah. But yeah, so this is why I'm trying to grow this channel. So could get to that level where if y'all were so inclined to donate, then I could happily accept. But for right now, I do, and I should put that in my description. I actually should, but I don't really use it that much. So, all right. So I tell you what, like if anyone is so inclined, you feel generous, you want to donate, I'm going to put my Cash App in my bio description after the live is done. So if you'd like to donate, I would fully appreciate. But yeah, I'm sorry, let me let me focus because just like I'm trying to get this message for her. What is coming in here? Because it feels like a gift of some sorts, but it doesn't feel like you really want it. Because Three of Swords is showing up here. I'm feeling like from past energies or from somebody that you're not really messing with right now. The Six of Wands to the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. Not, normally this energy, like I feel different off of this, but this feels maybe so if you have like not necessarily an ex-husband, but like an ex of some sort, it's like they want to come back to you with a gift. The Star to the Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles, but you're in hermit energy. You're like really not trying to hear nothing or no one at this time. It feels more so like you're trying to heal, like you're trying to take time to yourself and heal and really just clear out energies. Magician showing up here. So also trying to manifest like a better outcome or a better relationship, better situation for yourself, or just energy in general, because it feels like where you're coming from is a little chaotic because this one energy is like straight up fire. Like that's all that was showing up was fire energy at first for you. So that's why I was like, are you a fire sign? Because this is very fiery. It's very like yeah. Why why the Hierophant? King of Pentacles. When I ask for clarification on the Hierophant, King of Pentacles, so this could indeed be an external energy, King of Swords. So if you have like a significant ex that is trying to get back in your good graces, it's got your moon is fire. Okay. But right now it feels like you're focused on personal goals, like attaining something better for yourself, like achieving more because it's like the footprint you want to leave behind is, more of a substantial one than where you've been or who you've been entertaining in the past. So it's like now you want better for yourself, but whatever this energy is us trying to like come up in the mix or like, hey, don't forget about me. Hey, stranger. What is coming towards? Yeah. Yeah, no, the focus is real, especially whenever the Hermit, and especially in this deck, appears. It's like because you are just, your back is turned to everything else. You're trying to like learn different things, work on yourself. You may be working on a business plan, something that just, takes you somewhere good, like that you can be proud of. I'm getting here, like you really want something that you can be proud of. And as I say, that vision, yeah, you got that tunnel vision, that focus. Your focus, man. What's trying to come towards you, though? What is trying to? High priestess of water. They're like, but baby, please, baby, please. High priestess of water energy. So don't let anyone try to come in and play on your emotions because it's just a distraction. Playful. They're gonna be like, want to go out and have some fun, do something, get some drinks. No, I got things to do. Okay. Invisible showing up here. So yeah, whatever you're doing though, it's working. Eight of Pentacles here. And especially when the King of Pentacles shows up as well. Like leaning to external energies, but external energies aside, like what you're doing right now is really, it's for the betterment of your purpose. And that's what I feel like your main focus is, like your purpose. Just make sure with this Four of Pentacles that you're not taking any like quick ways, like what is it, the easy route or whatever seems easy right now. No. Yeah, don't go for anything that's like, get rich quick or something that sounds too good to be true right now. It's because it is. So it's a no for that. Because like you're expect powerful change. Yeah, you're going towards like really monumental change for yourself, which is going to make you feel like you finally have like some purpose and that you're finally accomplishing something. Else for this time, 43. Surrender to the divine. And this landed on top of like, I feel like you have protection here. With the star energy, it feels like you have like protection over you, where so to the level that you don't even know the things that you're protected from. But yes, keep surrendering to your purpose, keep surrendering to that higher path that you see yourself on because, yeah, it's there for you. Got that that Aries energy, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Action. This is this fire energy. Time to make a move on. Yeah, whatever your plans are or whatever plans that you're implementing, don't try to perfect them as well because there is no such thing as perfection. All right, just um keep planning in the background while you're actually making move towards your goal. All right, because now it's time to make movement. You've done enough planning. All right, you've dotted the i's, crossed the t's, all that stuff. You'll figure it out as you go along, but now is time for action onto your plan. No more waiting. Time to do. Right. Should I move now? Should I, well, this is not the perfect time. This is not, no, there is no perfect time. The perfect time is now. The perfect time is now. Yes. Good for you. I don't get so much the attack here. I don't get the attack here. Um, and if you are being, because like I said, you're protected. So if you are being attacked, it's not even showing up here. That's how protected you are. All right. So don't even if you are, don't even worry about it. Don't even let it be a thought in your mind because that's just another. And as I say that, 11144 on the timer. So don't even let that be a focus because it would just serve as a distraction. You need no distractions at this time. You need to focus on what you're doing. So who cares about an attack? They will be met with your guards. So no worries about that. All right, but you headed towards big things. Just keep doing what you're doing because you are on the right path. So keep going, keep doing it. I want to hear some success stories coming. All right, people. So that is it for me today, but I will be back on Thursday. I have not thought of the theme yet, but I will. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You missed well, did I get to two? I was dropping like little collective messages along the way, but you missed that part. So come back and see me, producers. Okay. All right. So yeah, I will be back Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and get some more reads. So if you are new and want to continue developing with the tribe, subscribe. And I'll see y'all soon.